Please like, subscribe, and be sure to click that bell button for regular and exciting indie film content and your chance to be the first to engage with the Liftoff Global Network of Film Festivals as we embark on launching the careers of the filmmakers of tomorrow.
Hello everyone and welcome to today's stream. Today we are looking at the Paris Liftoff Film Festival as we enter into the final hours of the festival. It does come to a close this evening. So the festival has been running from the 28th of August to today, which is the 25th of September. Lots has happened over the festival month, and I just want to say thank you to everyone who has been involved in the focus groups, in the script focus groups and the film focus groups, the online networking, and for those that have been joining us here every Monday on the YouTube channel to find out about the latest films that are currently in the lead. So this will be the last time that we do this type of stream for the Paris Festival. After today, the films will be in the hands of the jury. Actually, their jury votes have already come back and we're now ready to move into the next stage, which is the network round. But as soon as the festival closes for our audience as well, we'll be looking at all of the films across all of the programs and moving the top voted for films into the network round. So there'll be a handful of films from the audience from each of the pages and then a handful of films from the jury, which will then be going through to the network round. The network round will be available on the Liftoff Hub for 1 week. So if you are a member or a filmmaker who took part in the festival, or if you're a ticket holder for the Paris Liftoff Film Festival, you'll have access to watch these fantastic films, the finalists of the Paris Festival. We will then be announcing the winners of the festival the following Monday. So not this Wednesday when the festival goes live into the network round, it'll be live for a week. So the following Monday we'll be announcing the winners of the Paris Liftoff Film Festival. So what are the prizes? There are 3 types of prizes up for grabs for the Paris Festival. We have our Audience Award, which is the top voted for films. They'll be allowed to join us on our YouTube channel. We'll do a director-style commentary with them. It's a fantastic stream. We'll have their film muted in the background, and then the audience will have the opportunity to ask our filmmakers any questions they may have. It's one of my favourite things that we do here at Liftoff, just hearing the stories from the filmmakers, the hurdles that they had to overcome to get their project onto the festival circuit or made in the first place, and then what they're working on next. So that's the Audience Choice Award. We also then have our overall festival winners. So our overall festival winners, they are in the different categories. So the first category that we look at is the best feature film, the best feature documentary, the best short film, and the best short documentary. We then have a host of special mentions, which can be anything from animation to music videos to further short narrative or documentaries or features. It all depends on what the jury have been voting for. And then we also have some short listed nominations for the Liftoff Season Awards. So if you are shortlisted for the Season Awards, it means that your film will be remembered by the jury and it will go through to that whole pool. So at the end of the year, when all 12 of the Liftoff city-based festivals have taken place, the jury will be looking at all of the shortlisted films before they make their official nominations for the Liftoff Season Awards. So there you have it. That is the structure of the next coming movements. Let's find out the films that are currently in the lead across the different festival programs. So the first program we're going to look at is the local filmmakers shorts. This page has been doing, it's a very small page, but it's been doing quite well. We've got an audience around 40. We've only had 10 votes in so far. So those that need to vote need to get those in by the end of today. There are 2 films that are tied in pole position at the moment. So the first film I'm going to mention is Dark Cell. Now, Dark Cell is directed by Jean-Michel Tari from France, and it follows 2 convicts in an orbital prison are doing what they usually do, which is not much. Suddenly, 2 panicked guards armed to the teeth burst into the cell. The guards tell them the orbital prison has been invaded by bloodthirsty zombie-type creatures. If they want to survive, their only solution is to eject their cell and return to Earth. But when the ejection order is put into the computer and is refused, the cell designed for 2 occupants only now holds 4. There can only be 2 lucky winners, and there's not much time to pick them. So that film has been in pole position throughout the festival, so well done to Sean. I hope you can hold on to your position for the next couple of hours. There's a film that is very close behind you. Say close behind you. It's actually tying. This film is called Emma. It is new to the entries this week. It is directed by Eloise Gaumont, and it has 4 votes as well. This is a film from France. 70-year-old Emma paints every day in the hope of remembering the face of a woman she loved, who died in a fire some years earlier. One day and the days after, she wakes up covered in fresh paint, not knowing how it happened. Ooh. There we go. So we're going to move now on to the next program, which is our Judges Select Shorts. This page has been doing extremely well. We've got 75 votes in so far and an audience around 90. So again, quite a few more votes still to come in, so everything could change. However, the film that is currently in the lead has kind of broken away from the pack and is on 65 votes. So really well done to the filmmakers behind the wonderful documentary from Ireland, The How of Collage. This is directed by Luke Daniels. Great name. Luke Daniels, and this is a film from Ireland. It is a documentary about David Newton, an American artist living in Ireland. The documentary shows David in his studio creating artwork collages through found scraps of paper and found objects. The next film I'm going to mention here is Can You Hurry? This is on 7 votes. It is directed by an American filmmaker called Igor Lewicki, and he has been a fantastic filmmaker. He's been involved in the online networking and also the focus group. So thank you for being such a key player in our festival. So your film follows an anxious Mia who is depressed as well, lingers at the edge of a rooftop high above the Chicago streets. As she gathers her thoughts and contemplates her final moments of life, a voice chimes in from behind her. Can you hurry? So there we have it. We're going to be moving on now to the Trendsetters Shorts page. This page has had 50 votes so far, and we have an audience around 60. So again, a few more people need to leave their votes. The first film I'm going to mention here is on a whopping 21 votes. It is called Lovebirds and Lady Lovers. This is directed by Leon Bodier from the UK. After leaving Leeds with her singer fiancé, a budding artist finds herself bartending at a Covent Garden jazz bar where he now performs. A gallerist who frequents the bar helps Emily realise her own artistic aspirations, prompting them to take up space in her career plans. With this decision, the controlling and toxic aspect of her relationship with her fiancé becomes quickly more apparent. Then, closely-ish behind, we've got Step, which is on 13 votes. This is directed by Roxanne McLeaver from the USA. It is a music video that celebrates Black excellence surrounding Black love, Black marriage, and Black dancing. Okay, so the final program we are moving on to now is our features program. This page has been doing quite well. We've got 28 votes in so far. We have an audience around 50. So again, we have to get those votes in by the end of today for them to count. So let's take a look at the first film that is in the lead, and it is marginally in the lead on 8 votes, and it is Velocity Girl. This is directed by Scott Lisk from the USA, and it is a drama romance feature film. After her mother is sent to jail, Chloe, a rebellious, troubled teen from the city, is forced to live with her estranged family in a small country town. Up next, we've got Wisteria. So if you've been following along, this film has been in the announcements every Monday, but it has just been demoted into second place. It is on 7 votes, so it's very close behind the previous film I just mentioned there, Velocity Girl. This film, Wisteria, is directed by Samuel Jacob Attias. It is a film from France. It is a baguette western set in Evansville, WY. Jacob, a lonely farmer, sees his life brutally changed after committing the unthinkable, the murder of a native. In a hostile environment where law and order are set by the cold-hearted Marshal Harry, Jacob struggles to redeem himself. Then arrives Wisteria, a black-footed wounded woman, a chance for him to finally find peace again. And then some trivia about this film is that Wisteria is a revisited drama romance western, but it is the first of its kind to be entirely shot in France. And I think that is the perfect end to our little roundup with a film that was entirely shot in France for our Paris Lifter Film Festival. As I mentioned, you have until this evening to place all your votes, so please don't place them later than you need to. And I will be back here on Wednesday announcing the films that have made it through to the network round. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on Wednesday. Goodbye.